coming to you.
I hate puppies.
It's good podcast.
I feel threatened.
No, he's not still talking in the background. I was hoping he was still going to be talking there. Nothing
I'm a
left.
rule follower.
Nothing left in the tank. Oh, yes, you are a rule follower. Now
Yeah.
I remember. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House. Hope you've had a good week. I feel like I say that every week. Hope you've had a good week.
You do hope that every week.
I'm a hopeful person.
I hope you have a shit week. How about that? Is that better?
Boy,
Glass half full kind of guy.
I guess so. Hopefully you're gearing up for a good weekend. Those are like the two things I lead with every time because I don't know what to say as we start this bad boy up.
We all need hope for a good week in today's
Isn't that the
weird
truth?
world.
So you're getting thrown off over there? What's beeping?
Oh, my fucking kid is going to text me for the entire show. We're hooked up, so we got Ely in virtually. And now
What does your kid want?
Oh, it was a fucking smiley face emoji,
Ooh.
Riveting.
which means I'm now going to get 1,000 texts throughout the show. Let me see if I can find a way to
Blocker.
censor that stuff. Here we go. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
do not disturb. That should do it. Apparently, I got to let the stupid dog in though, so he can pee on stuff. So
Oh,
he
nice.
doesn't-
Oh, great.
So how was your weekend, Ely? Do anything cool?
Let's see. It's
You were
one
on
of
the
first
boat,
weekends
right?
I stayed around Richmond in a long time. So we were here. We took the boat out on the lake, though. So,
I thought you had the boat at the river place.
yeah, but we brought it home a couple of weeks back just to take it out on the lake.
Nice. Is it better on the lake?
That's a great question, and I think so personally. The lake is just, in my opinion, so much more serene. You can just float. You can crack beers and sit there all day. In the river, at least where we are in the Rappahannock, there's jellyfish. There's,
Chop.
it's just harder to find a spot to just chill. So we like to come back every once in a while. And it's funny, the kids tend to have a lot more fun at the lake, because they're paranoid of jellyfish and scared of other shit that's swimming in the water. And so when we get to the lake, they're like turned up.
I mean,
get it.
In general, it's just better on the lake because it's chill, but you can do more as far as like go places
Exactly.
when you get out. So it's better to work in the open waters, but
Yeah.
I'd rather be wakeboarding and tubing and doing all that crap. Actually, tubing sounds horrible. Dragging kids around all day.
Yes.
And then
It's so much fun. You got to make it a contest where you try to knock them off. Then it all of a sudden becomes awesome.
I was tubing once when I was a little kid with my neighbor, and his older brother was driving. Which, of course, dads will throw you around a little bit and like try to get you to catch wake. Older brothers will literally try to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a very different dynamic in their mind. They're like, "Hey, no, it'd be cool watching a kid die
Yeah.
today. Just crackheads with another." Well,
Let me see if I can U-turn this boat and run over the rope.
yeah, let's see if we can just cut the rope, see what would happen.
Snap it.
Well, we were doing this, and the brother kept doing that, whipping us around, and I was in the tube next to the kid, and they were trying to get us to like crash into each other and flip. And we came around at one point. He took us off this wake, and the kid bashed his face. And I don't know what that little piece of skin that holds your upper lip to your gums. You know what I'm talking like? If you stick your tongue up in front of your
Yeah.
teeth, you feel that skin there.
Yeah.
That completely severed on this kid, and his lip was flapping up on his nose.
Nice.
And he's screaming, and I'm looking over like, "Oh, yo, that doesn't look good."
And the
it was-
mouth bleeds like a...
You pulled a Joaquin?
yeah, dude.
He went full Joaquin.
He went full Joaquin. And it was
Yeah.
crazy, though, to see it flapping up over his nose. It was just, it's an image I'll never forget. It was,
Damn.
so I guess that was probably the point where I was like, God, tubing's overrated.
Boating is dangerous. It's something, but boating is, there's something about it, and they've gotten more stringent with the, like, got to get your license and all that stuff, but it used to be just like, crush beers all day and ride around like a madman with no laws, and it's really dangerous out there. You got to really keep your head on a swivel if you're operating a boat. I mean,
Is it not like that anymore?
I feel like a lot of people don't treat it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
That must
says
be because of the age.
Coast Guard says there's an average of 633 deaths a year
That's it?
per the U.S. for boating fatalities.
Oh, turn it up. We got some space.
I honestly would have thought the number would be larger than that.
This is
It doesn't take much to die on a boat.
Coast Guard's boating
No.
statistics.
That's U.S.?
Yep.
Puerto Rico. Check Stu's numbers. That's probably just Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
It's just Puerto Rico.
Yeah, just in the territories.
That sounds like That sounds like Lake Havasu on spring break. Like that would be their number, you know?
You ever been out to Lake Havasu?
No, but I've seen it. I mean, it's insane.
It's titty-rific.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Even
if,
as
if you're one of those guys who like tits.
Yeah, it's a small segment of the population that enjoys Lake Havasu. But I can remember being like 13, 14 years old, and I'm seeing tits. I was like, this is great. This place rules.
So what happens if you're one of those neutered males today, you know, that they're everywhere, that aren't really into that kind of shit, and they like end up on Havasu one day and they just start seeing floppy knockers in their faces?
They're just
Are they like
shielding their
"Hey,
eyes.
this is weird.
You're
Or are
better
they
than
all
that.
in?
We must have left the family section. Turn around.
Yeah.
Run.
You can hear
Seriously,
them now.
though,
I
does that
know.
like turn them out?
Yeah, there must be like, come talk to me. You're better than this. You deserve more.
Oh, the white knight. You do the
Yeah,
white knight
yeah.
rule? Yeah.
Oh, that would be the best. You just got the white knight
That
pontoon
guy would catch
boat.
an ass beating, right?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to save you from all these. I'm going to save you from these animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. One-way ticket to the friend zone, bitch.
On the fastest boat on the lake.
I got you a
Yeah.
shirt. I got friend zoned at Lake Havasu.
Dude, that would be
That's a good one.
hilarious shirt to get your friend. Like your weakest beta male friend, get in that shirt.
Yeah.
That would
What
be
size
awesome.
are you, Stu?
XL.
Actually, I did.
Can I
have-
give Ely 10 points?
Yep. Haley 10. I'll
I
take it.
did.
Nice.
A name did come to mind, but I won't say it. But that's funny.
Oh, I got friend zoned at Lake Havasu. Spring break 2020.
But serious though, I do get the vibe that they throw down way differently than we used to. Like I'm thinking about back to our spring break in Bradford when we went to Pensacola, and we were full animals, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's still very prevalent. I don't think
You
that
do?
changed. Yeah, for the people that seek out a spring break party destination, they're not going there for a cultural experience.
No, I know, but do you think the numbers are less?
Yeah, maybe a
They
little
gotta
bit.
They gotta be.
Maybe a little bit, but I
have you
still
seen
think
the new Vince Vaughn flick, the trailer?
The Binge.
The Binge.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen this, Ely?
No.
So it's basically the same movie as The Purge. There's one night a year. The world is alcohol drug free, except one night a year, everybody can do all the drugs and alcohol they want. You just have to be like 18 and older. And it follows these seniors that it gets to be, it's their
Wow.
binge night. And, you know, of course, everybody's expecting them to behave. And, of course, I think things go sideways.
This concept sounds interesting. There'd be more than 633 boat deaths on that day.
Yeah.
There's
For sure.
no doubt about that. Haven't had a drink or a drug all year, and now you get to do them all.
Yeah, I'm with Ely, though. Like, how do you stop, like, I understand it's a different world and you're not supposed to look at boobs anymore, but you can't take the raging hormones out of a young man, right? I mean,
Yeah, I think it's
No,
still
if you feed hormones enough granola, will they go away?
good point.
Good point.
I just think that there's still people who seek it out. I mean, even if the numbers of people who are more mellow have increased, the people that aren't mellow are still going.
I mean, I'm not arguing that there's no people doing it. I'm just the fact that it just seems way less. And I think we've talked about it before, but it's the digital aspect where we had to go places and do things.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
To see boobs, you had to see boobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, there was no phone, no internet. It was
I mean, when I went to South Padre in 93?
90.
93,
Damn, 93 is still a joke. That's still funny.
We went to.
You're so old.
We went and did some bungee jumping, and the place we went and bungee jump, the girls all of a sudden, the two that were in front of us to go, they just started stripping down. They got butt naked. We didn't know what the hell was going on, and sure to come to find out, the girls got to jump for free if they went naked.
Oh, that is fantastic.
I like that racket.
Dude.
That was. Yeah. I don't know if you'll find that.
That's how you blow out a pectoral muscle, though. I mean, I'm worried about the poor girls.
Or an O-ring.
Yeah. On the way back up. Gotcha.
Well, that was the funny thing. They both jumped off each time. When they jumped, they were holding themselves, bungee bottoms out, arms are flailing. And that's not even the worst part. It was funny, but then they don't realize they got to sit there for the 3 minutes while it takes them to lower them down.
Upside down,
lowering down to the bag, and they're just buck ass.
That's true. It is pretty awesome to watch in the moment, but as they're just laying there like upside down with blood rushing to their head, that's got to be a weird feeling.
Hey, Steve, pull these two up extra slow.
Drop them back down.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like the new beach scenario that you always hear about. Not that I've ever been to one, but it's like you probably get more like 250-pound girls going than the college co-eds doing it naked.
Yeah, you rarely get the super sexy nude beach.
Yeah.
It's always like, I'm a nudist.
Yeah, rarely.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of boating, though, you were talking about it. Troy, you've been looking for a boat for a while, and you just showed me something before the show that blew my mind. You are officially not buying a boat now. Is that official?
I do want a boat. But everyone who owns a boat, there's a million funny things you say about owning a boat. Bring out another 1,000. 2 best days of owning a boat is the day you buy it, the day you sell it. And I'm not that mechanically inclined, and I'm also not that keen on spending $50,000 on a boat. So I'm looking at used stuff. Well, you start getting into used pontoon boats, and you never know what you're going to get. And just the thought, just talking with the wife is like bringing on anxiety and stress, and I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want a piece of crap boat that costs me 10 to 15 grand that then I'm just going to end up taking the boys tubing all day. So we were down at the lake this weekend, came across this magazine that this company out of Virginia Beach is making these floating docks that have picnic tables in the middle and Bluetooth speakers and lights and coolers and a trolling motor connected to it.
Oh,
and
I mean, it looks like a deck or a dock, I guess, but it almost looks like you're hanging out on your deck.
Yeah,
except it floats.
Yeah,
it's kind of badass. And the way this guy had it, his picnic table was set up. It had a giant speaker in the picnic table base. I'm assuming on either
Bluetooth
end, like,
speaker. Yeah,
like this thing would this picnic table would thump.
And in the article, the guy said it's like $4,000 starting off and $5,000 tricked out. And the wife and I are like, maybe that should be our pre-boat. Like, we get that first, see if we like it. Because we don't really want to go boating so much as we want to troll out to the middle of the lake, drop an anchor, and party all day and troll back in. And also, the dock we have is long and narrow. So if I tie that thing up next to it.
Your dock
Yeah.
is long and narrow?
Yeah, my dock is long and narrow.
Got you. I was just...
we tie that thing up next to it. We have more seating for when people come down or even when we're down there. So I think we're going to lean towards getting that floating dock.
I love this thing. It
looks amazing.
Floating party pad.
Yeah.
Now, you do know you're going to be going very slow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not for getting anywhere.
Like,
it's perfect for a lake. You're not going to put that on the river.
Exactly. Like, we canoe and kayak in the lake because a lot of times it's flat and calm, so you can do that. You can't do that in a river.
Troy's yelling at the canoers, slow it down, you're throwing wake.
This is a no-wake zone.
So, yeah, that's what I think we're going to go that route for a while. I mean, I just got a new golf car, so I'm, hemorrhaging money here, so trying to slow my roll into it. So
I like the concept for what you guys are trying to do. I mean, you've eliminated the whole tubing, wakeboarding. I mean, and that's unfortunate for the kids, but they get to sit there and watch you drink. But then I saw that it has a ladder that goes down in the water, like it's like swim platform. Like,
you can dive off of it.
You put some lights on that thing, little tiki torches on the corner, man.
Yeah.
That thing would be pretty cool.
The kids will have fun, and I mean the thing with the boat is it'd be all me. I'm sure Ely knows all about this when you have a dope spot at the lake or the river, it's just more work. And I already have work. Every time I pull in there, it's like, all right, break the lawnmower out, break the weed eater out, got to turn this on, got to do this work. And then if you add the boat to it, it's just another thing.
Well, and your wife can drive a deck home.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so if she's not drunk, she can just pilot it in the general direction.
She has said she will not operate the boat, and I don't blame her. She's not comfortable.
But
so
she'll operate a deck.
Yeah, of course.
My wife was like, she keeps talking about getting a boat now, but she never was like hardcore boat. Now she's like, we got to get a boat. We got to get a boat. And I was like, all right. And I found this little tiny jet boat.
Yes.
One of these old Yamaha or Sea-Doo Speedster.
For $3,500.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I saw it.
It's got
seat 6.
It's got 3 seats across the back and then like 1 seat up here, but the guy had converted it to a bench.
Yeah.
So like you could fit a few more people in it.
Yeah.
But it's certainly not going to be the boat she wants as far as like partying on with all of her friends. And I was like, no, you said you wanted a boat for the family. This is literally perfect for going out
for all 4 of us
with just the family.
Yeah.
She was like, that doesn't fit the bill. I was like, yes, it does. You said you wanted a boat for the family. This is perfect. I'll go pick that up. She was like, no. We need like a big boat where everyone can get on and party. And I was like, no, you see, you have a very different dream. Your dream consists of me driving around, staying sober all day while you and your friends get loaded. And then I bring you back home.
Yep.
And then I start drinking. You go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not a very fun deal for me. So I got to the crux of it. She wants a boat so that I can pilot it and she can party, not for the family. So she was faking it.
I mean, in my wife's, defense, she wouldn't be partying per se, but it'd still just be all me. So no matter what the meaning behind it is, I'd have to drive and take care of it and clean it and do all that stuff. So it's just one more headache for me, and I'd rather not have that headache.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw that Sea-Doo, and I thought about it, and I was like, this would be great for me and the girls to go around, and then my brother went and bought a boat.
So there's no better boat than him having a boat.
Well,
exactly.
I'm not going to do that, but yeah, he bought the boat, I think, for like $5,500, and then he spent $2,000 having it reupholstered, and then we would have been in it this summer, but it's 3 months to get to the DMV to get it registered.
Really?
Yeah, he had to get an appointment to go to the DMV, and they gave him the first available was September 27th.
I've heard it's the same thing with cars right now.
That's
they
crazy.
Take forever to get registered.
It is. I had to deal with that.
So how long did it really take you to get a car like just in your name?
When I called to get an appointment, it was 2 weeks at minimum before you could even get in there.
Yeah, see that right there, it's like it's all the reason to buy from a dealership because at least you get 30 days where you can cruise around.
Well, a dealership, they can give you tags from the jump.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
They can just do the whole thing, can't they?
Yeah.
They got DMV access.
That's the way to do it. The golden era for dealerships.
But I think the boats probably are through the roof with everybody with COVID. More people trying to go out.
I know for a fact golf cars are short. Like, there's not golf cars anywhere. Everybody's bought them. Like, they're just...
You can't find anything for outdoor activities. So everybody's doing outdoor activities.
Ely, is your boat a lot of work? I mean, you have a nice boat, so I'm sure it's mechanically sound, so you don't have to do any, like, rain dance on it to get the thing running every time. Like,
none of that. But I do, every year I got to change the oil, change the gear oil, and, the pontoons getting dirty. You got to keep those clean. I mean, it's a good, I would say probably 2 full days a year worth of work.
That's not bad though, because it's running.
Yeah, but he is a beautiful boat. Like he's not buying a used piece of crap.
No, I'm saying like 2 full days of. None of the 2 full days that I'm talking about are like to get it running. It's just 2 full days of, scrubbing it clean from being in storage one day, and another day of doing some maintenance, oil changes, and putting new batteries in or something like that. But there's never any issue with it firing up and running.
That's nice. And that's what you get when you buy a nice boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least,
peace of mind.
To Troy's point, he's doing exactly what he wants to do, and doing it the right way. But everybody that says all those things about owning a boat, getting it the best 2 days, or when you sell, are those people that don't use it. like if you have the ability and you're going to be doing it, there's people that say that. I
Yeah,
would
if you take
imagine
your
just
boat
like,
out a couple times a week all summer long,
it's worth it.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like all that hassle is fine.
Yeah. Like I could not imagine selling our boat right now.
No, but you use it all the time. So,
Right.
but I think, Stu, you're probably right. Like if you use it once a summer, twice a summer, you're like, this is not worth it.
Yeah. Well, what kills me, and I'm sure Ely, you see it at your place, is like you go down these campgrounds and you just see RVs and boats and toys that literally haven't moved in years.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
just like, I want to start projectile vomiting just knowing like the money that's sitting there and like other people that would love to have access to something like that. And then it's like, I mean, I've seen people, there's campers I've seen not even open up this year where I am, and boats that haven't moved, and it's just like,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like you hate money, like you really hate money, like because it's weird. It doesn't make sense, but it's like a car or a house, even the house you live in. Like if you don't use something, it wears down faster. It's so counterproductive. Like unless you have stored it and winterized it and wrapped it, if you just set something somewhere and leave it for 2 years, it's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, I'd say that all the time in real estate. I mean, I tell all my people that buy all my buyers, especially new-time buyers, I'm like, a house is a living, breathing thing. There's things you got to do to take care of it. Otherwise, in 2 to 4 years, it's trash.
And really not even taking care of it, just using it, just opening the doors and leaving the HVAC running and turning the lights on and off. Like, it's so counterproductive. You think, I'm wearing this out. But no, you're actually keeping it alive.
Yeah, my house is not living and breathing right now. There's something going on in there.
Uh-oh.
The stink of death is all over my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something died in my garage, and I can't
Maybe it
locate
was your mouse
it.
friend.
I saw him last night.
Manhood?
Is it what's that, Ely?
The manhood?
No, my manhood's fine. It's doing great. But thanks for asking.
It's that Bowflex, that Bowflex funk.
I don't know what something crawled in there, and it's a sizable animal that has just kicked the bucket. And it's happened in the last 48 hours because it wasn't bad long ago.
Well, I think it's fair to say your garage isn't the most organized garage
That's
you've
the
laid
thing.
eyes in.
You could have a raccoon in there dead,
Yeah.
and it would be difficult to find with the amount of crap I have in there. And then the upstairs of my house just reeks of pee. And I don't know if it's the cat or dog,
That's
but
not good.
Or you.
it's not me because, look, as men, we all miss occasionally. We all have our episodes, but this is not that.
Yeah.
Like, I know my stink. This is like, it's like the cat or something has just started peeing on the laundry basket, started peeing on like the mat, the shower mat when you get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Today I picked it up and it was dripping. I was like, come on. So like, as far as living, breathing houses, mine is not living or breathing at the moment. Unfortunately, it's a little rough. I actually went down to, it could be the dog too. I went down to like the Plumber's Lake House last weekend. I told you guys about.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that was awesome.
the dog literally walked in the house, walked over to their new couch in the place, lifted his leg, peed all over it, and then went and explored the house. I was like, I am so sorry. Like, that is not how I wanted to enter your home.
So you think the dog's peeing in your house? Not after a year, right?
I don't know. We're taking the balls. Well, the ball. We're going to see if that fixes the glitch.
So my
Why hadn't you fixed that dog yet? Shouldn't you have already done it? Or no, they have to be a certain age?
No, I just like to, I'm giving him every chance to get bigger. I've to realize that he's peaked. It's time to take the ball.
There you go.
Oh, that's right, the A ball.
Yeah. He's got one
Uniball.
one old testicle, and the other one's up in there. So, like, when we called the vet today, they didn't give us a regular price quote.
Yeah.
They gave us a range. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. And I was like, is that because you got to go in and get the ball? They're like, yep, we don't know how deep the ball is, where it is. Like, so that is a range for you, sir. If it's right there, if it just falls out when we cut the other one, normal price. But
Give him a good shake.
yeah, it could double in price as they go fishing.
Man. Yeah, speaking of Pete, I had my girl's mom. The girl's mom is out of town and watching the cats for her, and went over to the house to let the cats out. And today's Monday. The cleaning ladies come on Sunday. They have access to the house. And I get over there with the girls, and we hear this meow, 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 crazy. Cleaning ladies had locked 2 of the cats in a linen closet. They've been in there, I don't know, 24 hours, maybe longer.
Good thing you went over there.
Dude. Because X is on a 10-day trip, or 8-day trip. If we hadn't done anything, there's going to be dead cats.
Cats can live a long time, man. We had a cat when I lived in Chicago that managed to get into the walls of the house.
Jeez.
And
what kind of house did you live in?
He stayed in the walls for a week.
Had holes in your wall?
We don't even know how he got in. We ended up having to cut into the wall, remove the cat, because you could hear him throughout the house, wow, wow, all night echoing through the walls as it walked around trying to figure it out. It was really one wall.
Must have been an old house.
It was a very old house. Yeah, we ended up having to go in and get him. It was
the house I grew up in, Baton Rouge. One summer,
lean-to
late evening, my dad heard some noise. He didn't know what it was. Trying to look for it, trying to find it, and they finally found this buzzing, like a air conditioner hum coming from the wall, and then they banged on it. Bzz, crazy! A whole hive of yellow jackets had gotten through the mortar and were in between just the drywall and the thing.
Just a hive of dildos.
Just a hive of craziness.
Shaking in the distance. You can use those things to fix a car.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Need some body work?
It worked fine. I'm doing body work with sex toys over here. That was an interesting. That's how it gets done around here.
Oh man.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
How many people have used a sex toy for body work, honestly? Well, different kind of body work. Auto body work.
Auto body work. I assume Ely has. Yeah. See? So Ely knows the trick. You just need a big suction cup.
Oh, that's what that big, that extra large toolbox is out in your garage. It's just full of...
Yeah. Look at all my tools.
Cool.
That one has a pull start.
It's the only toolbox under lock and key. Can't
get in it. That sounds okay to me. Oh,
It's
Stu.
funny smell coming from your toolbox.
Stu, I've got some interesting news for you.
All right, lay it on me.
You got a drink?
No. Do I need one?
I would grab a drink.
Like a drink, alcoholic drink?
Yeah, you should have a drink.
Is there just anything trash in there?
Yeah, there's tons of trash in there. Here, you want a Key Lightful?
Oh,
they've been warming.
That is really trashful.
They've been warming on the bar for 2 hours.
No trash.
Mm.
Yum.
Did you kill all those Budweisers?
Nah, there's Budweisers down there if you need one.
Gracias.
So, Stu, I did not know this, but the Abacus reached out to me today.
Oh.
And he is the keeper of all numbers.
Oh, no.
As you know.
Good, bad, and otherwise.
Yeah, he's been yeah, he has numbers. I don't know if he knows how to select the right one, but he has numbers.
He had something to choose from.
Yeah, he had plenty of numbers at his disposal.
Okay.
And rearrange them any way he wants.
He's been, we all know he's been compiling the deli list and pulling it all together, and he reached out to me today and he said, I wasn't going to... He hasn't been tabulating your scores. You're just a guest.
Right.
That's just... You're in the guest column, and you're actually like the furthest one down. It's really difficult to find you on that list.
So he's right about this, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the Abacus is spot on. That was it. That was the whole story. No. So he let me know that you've done a year. It's 52 episodes.
Damn.
Did he do
Seriously?
a calendar year, or did he do 52 episodes?
Episodes.
Seems like it's been 5.
Yeah. So it's official. Congratulations, man. You made it. And I'll have you know.
Is this my last episode?
That yeah, you're fired. You're fucking fired.
We're going to need those plates back.
Yeah. License plates are going to come with us.
Yeah. Those were 30-day tags.
Oh, you didn't get paper ones? Ugh.
Damn.
This is awkward. But so he goes, I was never going to bring Stu over until he got to a year. And he's like, so I'm going to start tabulating. Your scores are now going to be calculated into the deli. And he let us know that when he did finally move you over and brought you in, the average went up. You've had enough influence with your optimistic bullshit marketing reviews that just by tabulating you in with your 52, even though there's been hundreds and hundreds of delis, it actually raised the overall score.
So that means you guys give a lot of 1.5 and 2s out a whole lot then.
Yeah, and you give a lot of, I like the marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for.
So that's what he said. He said, well, Stu's an optimist. We just went up 1/10 of a point.
So should we put an asterisk by every one of Stu's so people know it's skewed higher?
There's a third element.
Oh, that's true, because all of those 52 just probably crept up a little if it affected the overall score.
Yeah.
Oof.
Thanks, Abacus, for reminding me. It's been 52 episodes. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's
so
good to know.
officially an anniversary. I didn't even know. I mean, I knew 2020 had sucked, but I didn't know. I didn't know why. Now it's all coming together.
Keeps getting worse.
Yeah, no, but it's been more than a calendar year. But yeah, 52 episodes. It's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Feels like longer.
Oh, God, it feels like an eternity.
Might as well go to the dentist.
That would have been enjoyable. The dentist tells jokes.
Yeah.
Like, your teeth look good. I don't buy it. But yeah, there you go. I didn't know,
Appreciate
man. 52 episodes. You've officially done a year, and now you are part of the tabulation of the deli scores.
Well, you guys do a lot for me, man. I appreciate it.
Do we?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
You peg me back down every week. Knock me off my pedestal. You know, I feel good after I leave here.
Who the fuck put you on a pedestal?
You think you're on a pedestal?
What the hell happens in your day-to-day?
We asked you pre-show what was awesome, what's been going on. You're like, got some new shoes on my Impala, so it's pretty awesome.
Yep.
We're like, really, dude? Like, that's the pedestal you're standing on.
That was it. We were got any good topics? I got tires on my car. All right,
Hey.
Stu, we're going to move on from that. From your
Really,
topic.
come on.
It's the little things in life, you know. I got new tires. I got a new license plate. I got to give Mama Ely a ride around town. It's good stuff.
Nice.
Is that code? What the hell was that? Yeah, Ely, is your mom moving to town?
I guess who knows what she's doing.
Just
She's
wasting
talking about,
Stu's.
she was in Florida a month ago looking at property too. So who the fuck knows?
Yeah. Richmond, Florida, and some other coastal town she's considering.
Okay, so she's looking
Coastal
at multiple
Richmond?
places.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a hell of an agent here in town.
That's right.
Helping her out as best I can.
Yeah, this neighborhood's up and coming. And if you do like meth, it's
Yeah.
it's already here.
Did she notice the smooth riding Impala with the new shoes under it?
Oh, yeah.
How could you not?
She actually commented. She said, "This is a nice car. I've never been in one of these. I like the two-tone on the leather."
She actually told me when she came back. She was like, "Have you seen the two-tone on the interior?"
Really?
Really?
Oh, that's it. She's moving to Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, down in Florida, everything's single tone.
How do you have such a luxury vehicle?
Right.
10% commission on all these sales.
3/5
She got the special treatment. I usually don't give clients to ride around town. I make them drive themselves and follow me.
Well, thanks.
So
There you go. Your mom has COVID.
There you go.
That's an unfortunate development.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Stu does have COVID now. He was telling us before the show.
yeah, I went to a great place in Northeast Maryland. Northeast was the name of the town, Maryland. Great little bar. Got to sit at the bar. People were enjoying themselves like we did in 2019. No spacing, no nothing, and it was like normal.
No mask?
Back when the world was normal.
They made you wear a mask from the 12 feet that you went from the front door to the bar, and then you had to take it off.
Dude, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
They're like, no, just wear a mask while you pee.
Yeah.
Outside of that, enjoy yourself.
Wear a mask where anyone's surveilling the outside of this place
Yeah,
can see
wear
you.
a mask where the cops
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
come on in, have a beer.
Then take it off.
And so they literally named the town Northwest?
Northeast. It's Northeast Maryland. We were
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Southwest Corridor.
yeah, nice little fishing town. Had some good oysters.
That's not bad, man. That's
Yeah.
not bad. Well, it sounds like you've had an eventful week. Fuck.
Eventful week.
I can't talk. It's all
I went to
falling
the Jersey Shore for the first time. That was fun.
How was that?
98% of America can't afford to be there.
It depends on what part of the Jersey Shore you're on.
We were in Avalon.
Yeah, there's some parts of the Jersey Shore that'll, like, I went to Cape May once, and I was just like,
Yep.
oh. I was like, this is really high end. This is not the Jersey Shore that I had been sold on MTV.
Yeah, like the CEO of Utz, the CEO of Wawa, some celebrities.
At least they're eating well.
Everybody is like, I mean, it looks like a place out of the movies.
Yeah, there's some ridiculous stuff on the Jersey Shore that you wouldn't think so because of what we've been fed over the years. But there's some really nice stuff there. It's impressive.
Yeah, but in a lot of New York money, right?
Yeah.
Into Jersey, I mean, that doesn't surprise
Well,
me.
and don't get it twisted. There are parts of the Jersey Shore that are everything you've been sold, because I've been in those bars, and I'm not kidding. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, despite all the just
the low level ones,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're always the best.
like those are a good time. My favorite part, there was a place that was just called Used to Be's, and it was full of Used to Be's, and I had such a good time. I bought a Used to Be's shirt, and I walk around and it just says Used to Be's.
Nice.
Like hell, the back of it is 20 different bar names. It's all the things it's been named since the 60s.
That's awesome.
Because it just won't stay in business because
Yeah.
they're just handing out Jaeger shots.
You could name every fan bar that.
Isn't that
Probably could.
Well, welcome back, Captain. We're glad to have you. It's a full year.
Yeah.
Would
Man,
have
52.
sucked if you stayed. It would have broke our hearts. Oh, you know what did break my heart? You know, I've been talking about getting the Yeti cooler, the Yeti bucket.
Yeah.
Did you break down?
I have been hell-bent on this damn Yeti bucket so I can put that cooler
Can you
insert.
pause for a second? So I was talking to Angela, listened to the other episode. We talked about this dumb shit. And she was like, is he serious? And I'm like, no, he's just being cliche Brendan and being stupid. Are you seriously wanting the bucket?
You realize there are more expensive buckets on the market.
Then the Yeti bucket?
Oh, yeah, the Huck bucket is $100.
What the?
The Huck fishing bucket?
Well, why wouldn't you buy that?
I'm a Yeti guy.
He doesn't fish.
Yeah.
But a Yetis.
But I Yeti hard.
Yeah.
No, the Yeti bucket, look, if you're going to get the world's greatest bucket, get the world's greatest bucket. And
Huck?
apparently it's not the world's greatest bucket. That's what broke my heart. But as I started doing more research about the Yeti bucket, there are multiple $40 to $50 buckets on the market. Like Yeti does not have this particular thing cornered. And most of them are fishing buckets.
Yeah.
Like just all kinds of crazy shit. But
Are
Ely,
you seriously getting a bucket?
well, I wanted the Yeti bucket because I bought this insert. It's like this cooler insert that goes in a bucket, and then it insulates your bucket and has like koozies all around the side, a top. It's like it's really cool. I don't know. I just want a bucket cooler. So
You know how he gets, Ely. When he gets something on his mind,
yes,
that's all there is in his life.
yeah. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just like I'm gonna get this thing.
Well, the Lowe's near us had the color that you wanted. So she was like, I think Brendan said he wanted that color. I was like, no, he's just horseshitting. He wouldn't spend that kind of money on a bucket.
I literally tried to go to Lowe's and get the bucket, and they couldn't find it for me because I wanted the charcoal-colored bucket, and they sent me to the damn grilling section.
That's where they are.
It wasn't there in mine.
Or it's in mine.
Yeah.
Well, I was up at Lake Gaston Outfitters, and they had all the Yeti, and you saw the pictures I was sending, and he hit me up and was like, hey, do they have the charcoal? And I was like, I'll double back and go get it for you, but he steered me away from it last second.
Stu just pulled up the Huck bucket. They've got one on their site right now that's $160 for a bucket.
Dude, it must out-bucket all the buckets.
It's the
like
bucket.
Custom labels and the handles custom.
Doesn't look as nice as the Yeti bucket.
That's $160 for a bucket.
It's a bucket. It holds 5 gallons as opposed to 5. You see, there's
Thanks for clearing that up.
big difference.
Yeah.
70 milliliters.
Metric gallons.
So I tried to get the damn bucket, and fortunately, I was not able to score the bucket because I have since found out that the Yeti bucket, because it's so thick, they made it wider and taller. And I wasn't worried about the height, but apparently my cooler insert will not fit in the Yeti bucket. I confirmed that on 4 different websites, 4 different reviews.
You confirmed it when I told you that by looking at it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think
But
it was
you
going to
didn't
be
listen to
wider.
me.
I didn't think it would be wider, which it clearly was.
Doesn't it have the bigger rim?
Yes.
Yes. So I have purchased a new overpriced bucket,
Uh-oh.
which was less than half the price of the Yeti bucket, but at least it has a rope handle because I was like, I don't want to have the cheap ass handle on my cooler. I wanted to have like a rope handle.
And where did we find said bucket?
Cleaningladies.com. It's the best bucket for cleaning ladies. It's a Sure something.
Sure guards or something? Was that what it was?
Something like that. But it was just under $20, and it has like the nice rope handle, and that's what I wanted, something to carry it well with. So Troy comes over tonight, and he picks up my Lowe's bucket, and he's like, no, yours feels stronger. And then like the more he's playing with it, he's like, it doesn't really feel that much stronger. He's like holding it up to the light. He's like, you know what? I don't know if it is any stronger. He's like, We flip it over. It is literally the same brand that makes the Lowe's bucket in this bucket, and the same. The only difference was the serial number had a B and the other one had an A.
And I think that was coloring.
It very well could just. It's literally the same bucket as the $3 bucket I have next to
Except
it.
Except the rope handle is dope. It's like a really thick gauge, nice rope that, like I told you, I said, that rope's expensive right there, and you said that you had seen that it was.
They sell them for $15 to just pull off on your crappy bucket, pull off the metal handle and put on the rope one. So I figured for like $17.99 or whatever it was. But you know what? That makes sense because it's a $3 bucket.
Right.
It actually adds up perfectly.
It literally adds up.
Abacus?
Abacus, check that math for me, buddy. But it's 3 plus a 50. No, $14.99.
Carry the one.
Damn it! I'm a penny off. He would have fact checked me. But yeah, Ely and I now have a rope handled bucket that's no different than a Lowe's bucket
With a nice rope handle. He has an extra Lowe's blue bucket sitting around if you need it.
So does every home in America.
Right.
You also have I could see from where I'm standing, an orange Home Depot 5-gallon bucket, a blue Lowe's 5-gallon bucket, and now your new white fancy rope handle 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, man, I'm living the dream.
He's got all the colors covered to match whatever lake house he ends up buying.
Like fucking the Scrooge McDuck of buckets, just backstroking through buckets over
That's
here.
That's right.
It feels good.
I do like that $30 insert, and I think I might have to get one.
It's the perfect
I like coolers, so I can't have enough coolers, and that's a cooler.
It's pretty sweet, I like the utility of the bucket.
Yeah,
but Ely, I did want the Yeti bucket desperately bad.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
I don't think Ely likes my bucket. He also didn't speak when you said you were buying a floating dock. I don't think he approves of any of our purchases right now.
No. Well, I mean, he is a dope boat. He has a dope boat. So, and I mean, he has fun on it. And
a dope floating dock sounds amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't get a read because I was like, he's not talking. He might not like it. So you do like the idea of a floating dock?
Yeah. I mean, I'd put a 150 horsepower motor on it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, and that's where all the money goes in a boat, right? Like
it is, yeah.
If you want to get anywhere in any amount of time, then you got to pay money for it. And usually if something goes wrong, that's where it goes wrong too. So, and I'm just not that mechanically inclined. You're auto guy. You can fix anything that runs.
That's sometimes.
That's not me.
I wish Ely had fixed my brakes.
Yeah.
It took my car to get the brakes done, and they tried to pull off the thing, and they pulled off the locking hub, I guess, and then they decided
on the 4Runner. You're talking about the 4Runner.
Yeah.
Then they decided, oh, you know what? This is super complicated. We're not gonna mess with this. So they give me my car back with like the new brakes, but they didn't like pull the rotor off and like do all the work. Yeah. So I get back here and my damn hubs don't lock anymore. So I had to drop it back off, and I was like,
wait,
so you guys said
the 1984 setup was too complicated for these guys?
Dude, that hub system is the most difficult thing I've ever messed with because it's all little tiny springs and sprockets, and it's a pain in the ass. But the guy apparently went in there, undid it a little bit, decided, wait a minute, I'm in over my head, put it back together, fucked up my shit, and sent me home with new brakes. I discovered it just yesterday. I was like, these mother... dropped it back off over there today. We'll see how it goes.
Well, hopefully it's right before your big trip.
Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. But it is time. It's time for me to grab a beer. It's
Oh yeah.
It's about deli o'clock.
Ooh.
Yes.
What are we drinking?
What are we drinking over there, Troy? I bought something. I'm really selling this one this week.
Hardcore.
Oh yeah, it's Port City out of Alexandria. It's called the Beach Drive Golden Ale.
Wow, Nova beer.
Yeah. Little Nova style. Ely, unfortunately, I don't believe you have one of these.
Nope.
I'll tell you what you think of it in a moment.
Okay.
It's a golden ale.
So that's a good thing.
I like Port City. I've had some of their beers, and I think I'm pretty sure we've delied a couple.
I think we've delied one of their beers in the past. I mean, Port City does a good job.
So 4.0. Tasting notes: easy drinking, refreshing, and clean. Oh, this is trash because you know what it's not?
Crushable.
Yeah, crushable.
Thank God.
I had a listener, Billy, send us in a picture of a beer that said crushable on it, and he was like, crushable.
Yeah, dude.
That's the fastest way to lose.
It is the most overplayed word of 2020 for beers.
Yeah.
Crushable. It's extreme. Yeah, the Port City Beach Drive Golden Ale. I'm not anticipating a lot out of this beer.
This is, let's see here, $185 for a keg.
Whoa.
$11 for a 6-pack average. Get a case of it for $50.
I'm interested to hear Stu's marketing on this.
Oh shit!
Well, we already know it's going to have too high of a score. coming from my right.
I don't know. There's a lot going on. I mean, I'm not familiar with this Port City beer, and I'm really not digging the marketing. It's just too busy. Too many colors. It looks like a Jackson Pollock or something.
Do you know what Jackson Pollock does?
Does not look like a
Jackson Pollock is literally just splashes of paint everywhere.
Right. That's exactly what this looks like.
That's two people on a bike riding through the...
I'm saying all the different colors just splashing up there.
I tell you, that girl is thick.
She got a big fluffy dress on.
I just assume that's her.
Old school.
I assume she's thick.
You like that wagon she's dragging?
I do. I'm kind of excited about this can. After you guys leave, I might have another. Just a little alone time with me in a Port City Beach Drive.
Wow.
That has weird notes going on in it.
For sure.
I can definitely taste the hops.
It's strange. I taste no hops.
Whatever that is, it's... I don't know.
Ales don't usually have lots of hops in them.
Something is... What's Noble Spice?
It's not Beechwood aged. I can tell you that. It's too soft.
It says Beach Drive on it. It has two people riding bicycles. You don't drive bicycles.
Yeah, and there's no
Ale.
beach. It's literally the woods.
Yep.
Like a park or
It looks
something.
like a park.
Yeah, their marketing's all screwed up.
They're missing something. Well, Stu, it's your anniversary.
Well, I was hoping better things for this being a golden ale, figuring it wasn't an IPA or anything like that, but
I tried to go easy on the palates tonight.
yeah. It's got a weird upfront taste for me. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm just going to give this a 2.5 because I don't think I can see myself sitting here drinking a whole bunch of these, putting them back.
Now, I think it's one of those that if I was at the brewery, it'd be like easy drinking.
Yeah.
You know, I could see it. I could see it scoring points in a moment.
Yeah.
Just not this moment.
Yeah. I don't like this beer.
I didn't expect you to dislike it.
The more I drink of it, the more I do like it, but I can't put the taste, but it feels like I have about 10 old pennies in my mouth. It's a weird, funky,
I'll give you that. I know what you're
coppery,
saying.
metallic taste on the front end.
It does have a little bit of penny in it.
And it's going away a little bit the more I drink, but it's still not a pleasurable experience. And when you see golden ale, you kind of think easy drinking, and it's 4.0, so it's not high alcohol. I was expecting more from this. I will finish it, so I'll give it a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Port City, you're not getting a very good score today because I I'm right down the middle. I'm going to go with Stu on this. There's a 2.5. I'd love to give tasting notes, but I think you hit the only tasting note.
Yeah.
Penny. It's got a little bit of penny in it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some malt there. I don't taste a lot of anything going on, though, and it leaves an aftertaste similar to that of a penny.
Yeah.
I can't get behind this beer, despite the fact that she's kind of thick.
Are they buying off-market aluminum?
It is, the can. It is weird that they pick Beach Drive and don't have a beach setting on it. And
I expected more. That is a penny for sure. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 2.5 because I do think in the brewery I might like it on draft.
Yeah.
So I don't want to pan it. But so we're 2.5, and a 2. Ely, I'm going to assume you would not like this beer.
Okay. What am I giving it?
You're a 2.5.
Cool.
Yeah, you're a 2.5. I just don't think Abacus. You can't actually count that one. I don't know if he knows how numbers work, so I want to put that out there. That's brutal.
Yeah.
All right, I have a weird topic for you, and
Okay.
this is timely today, but I don't know how timely it'll be. Who knows? It may last. And I'm not trying to bring this up as a political statement by any means, but Jerry Falwell Jr. today.
Wasn't he?
He's the president of Liberty University and the son of the very famous Jerry Falwell. He's a religious figure.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see where this is going.
He's the Pope of Lynchburg.
I think we read the same thing. Maybe.
He's, but I was shocked to see today. Well, I guess I'm not shocked. Ever since like the Tammy Faye Baker, Jim Baker thing back in the day, like I'm not shocked anytime I see religious people with some weird sexual proclivities. But
I think popes have ruined that for everyone, right?
I think popes have been pretty good.
You mean priests? You mean priests?
Yeah. Priests are different. I'm saying I think popes. You kind of have to be. Have to be
cardinals,
good.
Whatever. I mean, there's different. Yeah. The Pope, but I meant priest. You're correct. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, I'm not gonna defend them, but I'm also not gonna tear them down.
Wasn't there a German Pope recently that was like really bad, dude?
He had me a German, so of course I'm a little German. But that's a whole other story. But if people haven't heard, he's been accused of having an improper relationship where his wife and he have brought another guy into the relationship.
Young guy,
yeah. But this has not been proven, so I don't want to. But
allegedly,
I'm pretty sure it's true because he stepped down from the university today.
Yeah,
yep.
He resigned his post. But what I thought was odd was not that he'd brought someone in, because I kind of get that, but it turns out that he is a cuck. And if you're not familiar with cuckolds, it's a dude who likes to watch his wife get banged by another dude.
Yeah, that's an interesting
it's the weirdest
angle.
It's the weirdest of all the, like, I can get behind foot fetishes before I can get behind cuckolding.
Interesting.
Ely, I assume you're
Do
up
we
to
know
speed on
where
this.
that's from?
This is CNN
Where
today.
No, like where that, like, what does the psychologist say that comes from?
That's a great question.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because it's a weird one, man. It's like, look,
Super weird.
I don't want to bang you, but I'd be super psyched if that dude banged you and I could rub it in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is this? He even has, like, there's, like, this guy has sent in, like, FaceTime footage of, like, her, like, talking to him about this stuff, and Jerry popping his head out from, like, behind the door. So, like, even
there's, like, actual legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not looking good. So, like,
It's been going on for 8 years, and it's been going on in Miami.
but even in FaceTime, this dude likes to just peep out behind the door and watch them talk. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Like, how?
What?
Yeah, how deep does his cuck go?
That's ridiculous.
How do you
He
find
likes
these
watching his
people?
wife talk to dudes.
Like, yeah, she was the one screenshot that he has that he, like, shared. I guess she's in some kind of compromising position on FaceTime with this other guy, and Jerry's poking his head out around the door, like, watching. I'm like, he even likes to watch her talk to the other guy, like, from behind in the corner.
I mean, when you're high profile like that, like, don't you assume with the way the electronic system works, like, you're getting screenshotted, you're getting, like, you're going to get busted, right? especially in a high profile setting like that.
He's even been accused of having a conversation. Again, accused of having a conversation where he spoke to the other guy and he was like, "Could you stop telling her about the other conquests you have? Because she's getting jealous and I don't want her to be jealous."
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, what kind of mentality?
So you can
All
only
right,
bang
so
my wife?
What
Right.
are the odds that he's really gay and this is what they agreed upon
Oh,
to,
shit.
Oh, look at that
to
curveball.
minimize the amount of exposure and hypocrisy that he's going to be
So she gets...
shall be laid down upon him?
yeah, because Liberty University is like.
This is not a bad theory,
Really? I love that curveball. I never would have gone there, but that
'Cause
makes total sense.
She needs some help here. She
Yeah.
wants to get some dick, and he just wants to see some dick. Win-win.
Yeah. Well, she's like, I'll marry you I'll be your beard. And
You got to let me
Yeah.
do my thing,
yeah.
and you can watch, and then
Yeah.
you get to see shirtless man.
Yeah, but
No. I'm saying like he's getting drilled by the dudes, but then when it comes close to it being released, they come up with a story that let's say I'm the cuck, so at least I'm not the gay.
Oh, even better.
I think apparently there was some business relationship fallout, and this guy was like, "I'm going to release your dirty laundry." I think he would have gone for the throat.
Or the
But
What-
unless
what-
of course
what if he's-
he feels
maybe
like
he doesn't want to
awkward
be
about it. He doesn't want to come out, so he just goes, "Well, you may be onto something here."
Maybe he's banging both of them.
Right.
I mean, but what are the chances a super high level religious guy is a closet homosexual?
Let's think about that.
Abacus,
Compare that
run
to
those
the
numbers.
odds that he likes watching his wife get banged. What
Yeah,
are those?
actually, you're right. There's higher odds there, and I don't think it's the latter.
Yeah.
I find the whole cuckold thing to be the weirdest of all the fetishes. Like I
I
wouldn't.
totally agree. And I can't even wrap my head around, I mean, clearly, but like I don't even understand the psychology behind it.
What's
Is
crazy
it because
is
they can't please the chick, so they like seeing her get drilled and have fun?
I don't know anything about it other than the initial definition. Like I don't know anything why or how or who or what or when.
I
But
can't wait to see Stu's banner ads as he Googles psychology of
Dude,
cuckold.
you
What's a
funny. I'm
cuckold?
sitting in front of my computer, and I was just thinking, should I be doing it on my work computer?
No.
that's a hard no.
Every day you log in and enter that password, it's like this computer is property of.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, I'll do it on my phone really quick.
but
Is
it
Stu
is
looking it
weird.
up?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
reading it, but
Stu's
not a
looking
whole
it
lot
up.
real quick.
He's typing the psychology of cuckold.
He did.
I did.
He's literally on Psychology Today reading an article about cuckolds.
But now he's turning
I
the
can't
computer
wait.
away and he's touching himself. So I'm confused.
Yeah.
He found a picture of his girlfriend. He's like, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah, I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, there's more to that story, though, right? I think Ely's proven there's. I mean, Ely came up with a quick couple of scenarios that are feasible. So I think,
I wouldn't even be happy if I found out my wife was out to dinner with another dude.
yeah, for sure.
Nonetheless, like getting plowed, and I wouldn't go to a restaurant and watch her eat with the dude. Like that's even weirder. You know what I mean? Like I'll probably just go about my day, but if I went to the restaurant and watched her, now I'm a weirdo.
Yeah,
There's something not right about that.
Survey found that about 25% of heterosexual women like it the other way around, which is called cuck queening.
Cuck queening.
Well,
you're saying there's 25% of the women that I know in my life would like
This
to watch
just
their
says-
man sleep with another person. That sounds like a setup.
They just
It
said they
is.
surveyed just roughly about 4,500 females that were classified as heterosexual and found about
That's a
In Las Vegas.
1 in 4
Yeah.
it's a trap.
had a fantasy that they could see their male partner.
Yeah, having a fantasy is a whole different story than watching the actual event.
I don't even know how psyched I'd be about, like, even if my wife came to me and was like, "Hey, I'd like you to bang this other woman and I'll just watch,"
Yeah.
that would weird me out.
That's a little rough.
I'd be like, "No, You're going to go out on girls' night, and I'm going to take care of this, and we can talk about it, but I don't know that I want you watching.
Golly.
That is weird. It's definitely weird.
A couple people said that their partner cheated on them, and ever since then, they've been turned on by the idea of watching.
Ooh, I could see that.
Yeah, that
Like,
kind of makes sense.
Your girl cheats on you, you get all upset, and then all of a sudden, like, you start fantasizing about it, and then, like, you're sucked in. Maybe that's the psychology
What the
behind
fuck are
it.
you talking about? You can see that.
I'm trying to find the psychology, not for me. I'm saying, like,
Or maybe they know
the psychology. Like, you were upset at first, but then over time, you were thinking about it, and then, like, it
How about
mentally warped
maybe?
you.
Hey, how about maybe now you can't trust that person, so you're thinking, well, you're going to step out on me. Let me at least be there for it.
Let me just awkwardly rub it in the corner.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Well, this Psychology Today says an important takeaway is that people who act on these fantasies report being satisfied and happier in their relationships, and they have an improved relationship getting to know their sexual
But these
fantasies.
are people who
I
are
don't
already
believe.
cucks.
I'm saying right now, I think it's all fucking fake. I don't believe that shit. I
Yeah.
think it's fucking fake. Like they make fake ass. You know, like we try so hard to make up fake fucking diseases these days just to appease fucking retards.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of these situations where it's like basically somebody fucked up, and in order to be okay with it, they're just letting their wife get drilled by somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, who the fuck is cool and wants to beat off in the corner while their wife's getting drilled?
It's the
First of
worst.
all,
Yeah.
that's not your wife then. Like you're missing the whole definition of wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the other guy's got a pretty good idea. My wife.
no, he doesn't need him.
It is a weird thing, though. I totally agree with
So
you.
if you're the third dude, are you going to, like, if someone approached you, you're a single dude, and they're
Yes.
like, hey,
Oh, so Ely sees you see it the other way. Like, you could be fine with a dude watching you in the corner.
If I'm a single dude, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you see,
Yeah.
that
You're not ruining
right.
your relationship. You're ruining someone else's relationship.
the thought of a dude whacking his bag in the corner would weird me out.
Help you
Nah,
finish?
I'm
What?
pretty solid. I can pretend he's not there.
Yeah.
Okay, so but you would never. This would never become your thing.
No. I'm just saying, like, if someone was like, "Hey, man, you know, you're trying to,"
You're talking about a dime piece, too, like in the scenario.
No,
in the
Ely's
middle
talking about
scenario.
yeah.
He's talking about
Yeah.
a 3.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Rosie.
Yeah. Rosie goes, "Hey, I want you to bang me. My husband wants to watch." Well, that would never work because it's Roseanne Barr. We'll go back to her. There's a throwback 3 years ago for listeners.
Unless there's money involved.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there was money involved in this situation because during this whole process, once he started banging the wife, then Jerry went into business with him. That much is not debatable. They went into business together, so he forked over some money.
They started a cuckold corporation?
They opened a hotel or a B&B or something down in Florida, and he got to run it.
Oh, wow.
So
That's where he would take his wife, I guess.
Yeah. See, this is okay. This is telling me that I'm more onto something with this story.
Yes.
Like, you cuckolding with the same guy is telling me that there's more to the story. It's like something about
Well,
this dude.
it says this has been
Yeah.
going on for 8 years, since 2012, with this one gentleman. It's in Miami, and now he's convinced people that it's his wife that he likes to watch.
Yeah, no.
Ely's starting to make more sense.
Ely is making sense. That's why I didn't want to let Ely go yet because I was like, hold
Yeah.
on. This is a good Ely topic here.
Why so?
Because you're a cuck. No, because
He's not a cuck. He's just
No, I just
willing
know
to
that-
participate
I just know that Ely likes,
if single.
like,
He would have an
he
opinion
likes
on
these.
this.
He likes these kind of like
What if?
why,
Yeah.
how? What? I don't understand why anyone would do this scenarios. You know, it's very odd.
Y'all don't like that shit?
No, I love it. I find it. Is that his wife, Stu? Is that who
that's
you're
his
showing
wife.
me?
Yeah. So
She
there
good
you
looking?
go. There's your option.
You just switched
That's
to
an 8-year-old.
a debit card for
you go.
kids. Okay.
Okay.
She's
Oh, she's
So-
interesting.
Here's what, to me, what I don't understand about these people.
She's got like a crypt keeper
It's
face and
kinda
a banging
like,
body.
it's kind of like you hear about these serial killers who get together, a man and woman. I'm like, how do you find each other? Like, how do the cucks find each other? How do these people find each other?
Don't ask me to research the dating
she's
website.
sitting there at the bar, and then he's at the other end. The guy starts chatting her up, and then she makes a comment like, "See that guy over there watching? He
I'm
likes
like,
that."
how's the husband and wife like figure it out? Like, who brings it up and who's like okay with it? Like, guess what I'm into? I'm into this. Thank God I'm into it too. Like,
Thought you'd never ask.
That's why I said it's fake, because that shit never happens.
But it obviously does, because a cuckold is something you think. I mean,
well, obviously now there's apps, right, and there's websites. But like, what are the chances you're going to be into that lifestyle and you're going to find each other? Especially, I mean, this dude is super religious. Like, what are the chances?
yeah, you have so much to lose being involved in something like this. You're better off not getting involved and letting it be a one-night thing and never revealing who you are.
Yeah.
Like, sit there in a fucking V for Vendetta mask and, like, whack your bag in the corner. But instead, he decided to enter into some awkward...
Yeah, did he not think he was going to get taken? Like...
Yeah, like, what do you think... How do you think this is going to end? It's not going to end well. Well,
no.
It is for the other dude.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to come.
And he's getting paid.
I just don't understand it. I couldn't... I don't even feel comfortable, like, beating off in front of somebody. How weird am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
And yet you still do it every week when I come over. It's weird.
I do it in traffic jams whenever there's a trucker next to me. I just pull it out and start rubbing it and just look up, make eye contact with the trucker. Be like, sup?
Sup?
Yeah, that's why I have convertibles.
You're not going anywhere?
Yeah. This Miata. Look at this.
Looks like we're stuck in traffic. Eye contact.
He's like, another hairdresser beating off in this Miata.
There you go.
Yeah.
He puts another sticker up on the window.
Yep.
Another
Right.
Yep.
Miata with a penis in it. Yep. It's 6-1 this week. And it's so weird.
Getting my free blowjob soon.
The seventh one.
His punch card. He's going to be out of punch cards.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he can turn it into Mazda, they give him a free Miata.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's,
I'm sorry. I've lost track of everything. Cucks are weird, dude.
go into Mazda
I'm
next
just saying
time.
that I don't think people that, or all right, say there's 100 people that call themselves cucks. I think like at least 80 of them are really just doing it because like they've either fucked up or like they're not really. I don't think they really enjoy it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you don't think it's truly a fetish. It's like some other thing occurred, and either as a
Yes.
make good, they're like, you can bang this dude, or I kind of like Stu's theory, like somebody cheated or something, and then.
Yeah, there's probably a multitude of reasons of why you.
But I don't
fell
think
into
anybody
it, right?
like starts going into puberty, and they're like, I want a girlfriend, so my buddy
They
can
share
bang her.
with other people.
Yeah, so my buddy can bang her, and I can just watch. Like I just don't see how that's a.
Well, it's a crossed wire in the head.
Yeah, I don't see any of it.
But maybe it is. There's weird people who like
Oh,
sit in windows and like outside of houses and want to watch.
Look,
things.
I
Like
definitely
voyeurs.
believe there's
Dude,
full.
people fuck fruit.
Great show name.
Yeah.
Actually, I was putting Cuck A Doodle Do. That's what I think should be the name of the show.
No, there's obviously people that are cuckolds, but like it. I don't think there's like genres now. Like if you would look it up on the internet, it would probably tell you like 1 in 5 dudes or some crazy number like that. And that's what I don't understand. Like I don't know anyone on that level, and it like according to them, it would be on that level.
And there,
Yeah, I don't think there's people on that level. I think it's one of those things that, like, more people want to watch it than are really into it.
Fantasize.
Well,
So like they're more into fantasy than actually doing it.
Like, they want to, like, in other words, people want to go to YouPorn
yes.
and see Schmuckatelli in the corner
Yeah.
watching his wife get pummeled more than people actually want to watch their wife get pummeled. I think
just
it's
like-
just an act.
Just like you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off, you want to ram your car into them, but you don't.
Right.
do you think that this could be a byproduct of porn? Like, you know how like
it's like the stepmom thing. Yes,
I was
100%.
getting ready to go there.
Yeah,
according to pornography now, like it's
all we want to do
stepmom.
is fuck step whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in reality, people don't.
You know the funniest thing is you go back to like, we'll say the 90s and before. You picture a stepmother in your mind, and she's like some evil Disney bitch who like locks some bitch.
Big ass mole on her face with hair coming out.
Now
of it.
I think stepmother, and I'm like, I bet she sucks a hell of a dick.
Yeah. Your dad's gonna be home any minute now.
What's he say in Step Brothers? What if she had the bull? She wants the young buck.
Yeah. Stay golden, boy.
She sees the water from my chest pubes down to my ball fro.
Yeah.
It could be a byproduct of porn though. Like they've seen it enough that maybe you just start to be like, oh, maybe I'd be into that.
You know what it's like? It's like, you know how they're always creating new sitcoms and new shows to try to get people engaged? That's what porn's doing with shit like this.
Yeah, but what dude watches the cuck porn and can't take his eyes off the dork in the corner beating off?
No one. It's just like the fact, I think more people are watching it because they're shocked at the fact that a guy's in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then over time...
No one's thinking, that guy in the corner is living his best life.
Or you're such a beta male, right? That the thought of your like, if your wife says, "Look, I want to like,"
I think you're also falsely assuming that guys are watching that porn. I think it's chicks
who watch the cuck porn. Oh, that makes more sense.
That does make more sense
because I could see that a woman would have a fantasy of getting railed by another dude, but it's okay
because husband's in the corner.
Because my husband's over there whacking his bag. Look out!
It's a fantasy.
Yeah, maybe that would make sense. So maybe that porn did come about from that side of things, but. The more porn I watch, the more I think I can't believe I don't have a foot fetish or a stepmom.
Yeah.
Or it's like it's horrible.
How scared is the dude that has the wife bring that up? You know what porn I'm into, honey?
Ooh.
Cuckold porn. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, me too. Okay, yeah. Let me pop a Viagra and get behind the curtain.
Yeah, then all she wants to watch is that dude from all the memes.
Yeah, would.
Yes. That dude is awesome.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can see why you like the young man.
Right.
It's definitely the
Let's go to Redskins training camp.
Let's go to Redskins training camp. This is going to be fabulous.
Oh, my God.
For the punters and the kickers? Yeah, for that
too.
Right. All of it. I don't care who it is.
Shit.
More of an offensive line kind of girl.
Right, yeah.
Man.
That's brutal.
Yeah. You got to cry into your palms at that point.
I'm so hard.
Okay, I'm in. Pick one.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Just pick one. Let's do this.
Thank you, honey.
When's it my turn?
Who puts an offensive lineman on their fantasy team? Just I want the guy.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, well, it's going to be an interesting week for Liberty University is all I'm saying.
Great topic.
There's going to be so many guys at Liberty like, hey, baby, you mind fucking my roommate?
Yeah.
I'm all in on the Falwells.
They know what's best for me.
It's going to be called.
I'm with Ely, though. I think more's coming out to the story.
Oh, there has to be.
Yeah.
This can't just be the end of it. And if it is, it's already fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but for real, though, think about the people, though, that are like, because there are a bunch of seriously sheltered kids in that school, and there's a lot of them right now that are like, so, wait a minute, is Jesus cool with this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is a bunch of shell-shocked kids with a look on their face like, my God. And they're not even allowed out of their dorm room to go, like, talk to someone about it. And they have to get on a Zoom call, and then there's going to be one kid in the corner stroking his dick awkwardly.
He'll be like,
on the Zoom call.
Mom and Dad said this was a safe place.
I think I read where you don't get a TV in your dorm room until you're like a senior.
Oh, really?
At Liberty.
Is that how it was for you?
We didn't have television.
Yeah, Liberty University is shook. Like that is
They
not
will
the
survive.
place to go through.
They
this.
will survive.
Oh, they got a lot of money.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. But the kids there, like they've been looking up to this guy.
Who knows what the kids been doing there? We all know. We all know the really religious girls and boys that did a little more than some of the outsiders back in the day.
What better way to save yourself than to watch your girl just get banged while you rub it in the corner?
I'm not even doing anything.
Maybe that was his thing. He's so religious.
My whore girlfriend's
all you
going.
got to do is ask for forgiveness, and it's all good.
Yeah, I don't have to ask for forgiveness. She's a whore.
All I did was beat off. She's the one that's sleeping with all the dudes.
All I'm thinking now is everybody that's gone to like.
Yeah, there's 2 people fucking in this room. Why wouldn't I beat off?
God, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. People are fucking right in front of me.
Yeah, they got titties flopping around and shit. I gotta beat off, man.
You'll notice I didn't join.
Yeah. I wasn't on some internet website. Like, it was right in front of me.
Now that I think about it, this is kind of right up their alley.
Yeah, this is like perfect.
It's a workaround.
Well, this is what I was laughing at is the fact that I can see somebody going to Pornhub searching cuckling, and the pop-up ads in the corner are for Liberty University.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, it actually is the perfect scenario. Your girlfriend does anal with a random.
Yeah.
She has saved herself.
Yep.
You're rubbing it in the corner. Fast
You're good.
forward 10 years, get married.
Yeah.
You get to bang a virgin. You're a virgin.
Yeah.
Win, win, win.
Yeah.
He's got to wear diapers.
Oh,
You can minor in cuckolding at Liberty?
Exactly.
Falwell majored.
Yeah, he did.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a doctorate.
What's that
Man.
doctorate on your wall say, sir? Don't look directly at that one.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it, you got to rub your dick. That's how it works.
that's not the real one. The right diploma's over in the
My
corner.
wife has to come in here if you're going to finish.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's not make it weird. You both look at the diploma. I'll sit in the corner.
Don't mind me.
This has gone off the rails. I should have known it was going to go off the rails as soon as I wrote it down as a topic. But I just was so enthralled. I saw that, and it was literally like right at the end of the day. We were getting ready. I was ready to go downstairs, have dinner, and then come out to the podcast. I was like, wait, what? Falwell did? No. Yes. Cuckold. The greatest.
So weird.
It is the most awkward.
But to me, honestly, as weird as that is, it's still weird to me that he thought he could get away with it. I just, in
That's just
today's
stupid.
world, like, I don't
Yeah.
know how you could possibly think you could get away with something like that.
It's just stupid. You have absolute trust in 2 other people
Yeah.
that you're not even involved with, technically. Yeah. I mean, it's like really awkward.
You know what they think of you? They fuck directly in your face. They don't think much of you, dude.
Yeah.
They do it
Is that
for
in the
him.
corner still? What's his name again?
Do you know that guy? Oh, that's right. Hey, how come there's always a guy beating off in the corner? It's weird.
I didn't want to say anything at first. But that was normal. But this is the 8th year I've been here.
Thank you for the hotel, but this is getting weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this
Where
place
does
is
it come from
haunted.
here?
You check into your dorm your freshman year, and there's just some random dude in the corner. You
There's
don't
just
know.
a cutout in the corner to
Yeah.
desensitize you. There's a cutout of Falwell behind the curtain.
We're
Yeah.
prepping you for life.
It's a cardboard cutout of Lurkin' Jerry. You got to get used to it.
Yeah, don't worry. Lurkin' Jerry.
Man. I'm never sending my kids anywhere near Liberty University.
Cuck A Doodle Do, wake up. I'm watching. Dude.
How long till somebody's got a Jerry alarm clock?
Oh,
It just rings from behind the curtain.
No, it's Cuck A Doodle Do.
Doodle-doo.
yeah.
There's got to be some developer working on that app right now.
Cuck
Yeah.
A Doodle Do, and then it's
and its eyes just open and stare at you. No matter where you go in the room, the eyes follow you.
Man,
it wakes you up with creepiness.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
It's. We'll see where it all lands.
Yeah, it doesn't. They just say he's suspended indefinitely. Don't know where this is going to fall out.
He fought it for about 24 hours. Oh, and apparently on his own Twitter account, a picture was sent of him with his pants like down by his knees, and some other girl with her pants down by his knees, and this got tweeted out like momentarily and then was deleted. Like, so he obviously has weird photos. He's into some weird shit. Yeah, it doesn't add up.
That is.
Say 10 Hail Marys and you're good to go.
You say Satan Hail Marys or say 10?
Say 10.
Satan?
That's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and
mark that off.
Yeah, Jerry Falwell.
Don't bring that up to your wife.
Cuckold. Oh, God forbid she's into it.
Yeah. I've been waiting 15 years. God damn it.
Well, I guess I can stop going to Liberty and letting this weird, creepy guy watch. If we can do this at home, this will save me a ton of mileage.
Brendan just likes to sit in the garage, work out, and let the mouse
Do
watch
you
him.
get a discount, like if he's there watching you?
Yeah, I'm on scholarship. All I got to do is let Jerry watch. Do you like my girlfriend? Were you willing to watch? Perfect.
Done and done.
Here's my video application for Liberty. Do I qualify? This is me.
You see over there in the corner, the awkward guy? Yeah, that's me. Oh, boy, you're in. Come on. You get it.
You're Liberty material.
Liberty material.
Their new mascot's the Cucks. It's a mascot with just peeking its head out from behind the door.
And he's like, you've got a lot to learn, young man. But under my tutelage, 4 years later.
The mascot's like biting its lower lip.
Frustrated as hell.
One tear rolling down his eye.
Exactly.
Just slowly hyping up the crowd with a slow jerk.
Right. Kleenex in the pocket.
Kleenex on his shoe.
Yeah.
Their new mascot is real nice.
Yeah. He's going to be hit at football games.
The Liberty Cucks. Let's go, Cucks!
As a mascot, he just stands in the corner of the football field.
Yeah.
Doesn't move. He's just there.
He's just peeking out from the tunnel.
Give me a C. What's that spell?
Yeah, their cheer is the other teams just roll over.
We like to watch. We like to watch.
Yeah, their football team just takes a knee every time they get the ball.
Yeah.
No,
we can't score.
No, you guys just run it. We want to watch.
Yeah, just run right over us. We're good. We don't
They scored.
Yeah, we don't like to score here. We like to watch you score.
Yeah.
You guys sure did.
We scored in practice.
Yeah, we scored in practice.
The crowd erupts every time the other team scores. Yay!
Look how many points they're putting up.
They're demolishing us. This is awesome.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Jesus.
Right.
They're shoving it down our throats.
Oh, man.
I'm crying over here.
This is just not good. This is hilarious.
I had some wholesome topics. I'm not
That went off the rails.
Go deep.
Go deep. Stu, I hate to do this, but +5. That was actually pretty funny. Wow.
Well, what's the next topic?
I don't even know if I want to. I might just end it.
Yeah, that's probably don't want to end on a high note.
Yeah, I just. We could.
Should we just be really quiet and stay in the corner? Turn it off?
Hey, you listeners, stop laughing. You just keep listening to us talk. Oh, my God. Hey, next week I'm going to put out an episode of us listening to Joe Rogan, and the listeners can just listen to that.
These guys are awesome.
Well, I'll be like, look at all the downloads in Lynchburg. We're the number one podcast in Lynchburg. It's us listening to someone else's podcast.
Well, we know where the Pallet House just got banned.
Yeah, downloads are down.
Yeah.
At Liberty.
Oh, my God. So, Ely, did you have a topic?
No. I like listening to y'all talk. Gets me up.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
He's just slow rolling over there the whole time.
Yeah, Ely, I do want to thank you for sending in your movie quotes last week. Those were good.
Yeah, no problem. They're solid. They're my go-to.
I thought some of them were a little odd, but you're
Titanic, Double D, Footloose. What was the other one?
Zoolander.
Yeah, exactly.
Top 4.
You don't like those?
I liked him. I liked when you pulled the old paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah.
And then you were just sitting there in the corner watching.
First time I saw that, it melted me.
Because you were watching those two? I get it.
Yeah.
Now he's into watching someone paint him like one of his French girls.
Falwell's watching the character artist draw like, yes, draw her. This is going great. Oh, thanks everyone out there for listening this week.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that one went off the rails a little bit for the
Off
last.
the rails is where it's at, though.
Oh, I tend to agree.
Yes.
So I was glad. I know, Ely, originally we were talking about, you were like, yeah, I might hop off after but when you were still here after the deli, I was like, well,
that was gold.
Because there is one topic I would like to get to.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for next week's fantasy topic.
Yeah, repenting. You can just listen to us do Hail Marys.
Yeah.
God. Well, Ely, I appreciate you you dialing in, man. That was that was cool. I know you got family in town, so I definitely appreciate you doing that.
Good show, ladies.
Yeah, no doubt. To all the listeners out there, thank you guys so much every week for tuning in. We're glad to have you on board for sure. If you haven't had a chance to Cincinnati swap somebody, sign them up for the show. Get them to subscribe. Get them to listen.
They're going to love this episode.
They're going to love it unless they went to Liberty. Go, Cucks!
Just sit back and watch them.
Also, give us a rating. Yeah. We need more ratings. That helps us out immensely.
It does. It helps the cause in the grand scheme of things. And if you haven't had a chance to send us topics, you can always do so at InsideThePalletHouse@gmail.com. If you don't send us topics, then we'll pick them, and you can see where that goes.
Yeah, sideways, quickly.
Yeah, to say the least. Or you can always find us on Instagram and Twitter at ITPH Podcast, and there's a Facebook page. You can like us, and you can interact. You'll notice that we write something once a week.
Yeah.
We're super active.
But if you interact with us, we will get back to you. That's truth.
Yes. Well, one of these guys will get back to you. I'll watch them respond. Rub my dong.
You'll watch from the corner.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking to you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Peace out.
Don't forget to buy some Nectar sunglasses, 30% off.
Oh, yeah. Hit up Brian Parker.
And hit up Brian Parker. And while you're at it, go to findyourcoast.com and check out their cool athleisure wear.
Screen Door Mortgage. Look, you're just throwing out all the ads in the outro.
Hey, it's something. That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think? From the